Edo Eye, projecting Edo to the world.
We are here at the popular 5 Junction in Benin City for the unveiling ceremony of the Iyoba.
The Iyoba of Benin is an important female title holder in the chieftaincy system of the Kingdom of Benin. She is otherwise known in English as the Queen Mother. The title was first conferred on Queen Idia by her son Oba Esigye in the 16th century, an act of gratitude for his mother's efforts in helping to restore the Benin supremacy. The title ranks equal to the senior chiefs of the royal court, and she also has her own palace in the town of Uselu. The unveiling ceremony, organized by Oba Ewaye II, was a very beautiful one, which further propagated the culture and heritage of the Benin Kingdom in honor of his mother, Omo Ikoyeme. The ceremony opened officially with the arrival of the Oba of Benin, Oba Ewaye II. Right after that was a recitation of the Benin anthem, a song that explains the pride and beauty of the Benin culture. And it was well attended by palace chiefs, the Minister of Health, Dr. Osagie Eyanire, members of the Edo National Voice, the Esamara of Uselu, the Igbama of Uselu, the women of Uselu, Benin cultural troops and residents of Benin City. The event was followed by a brief history on the origin of the Iyoba title in the Benin Kingdom by Mr. Moses Obakbolo, who is a staff of the Edo Ministry of Culture and Diaspora Affairs.
And Idia, the mother of Esigye, has remained outstanding. First, she made history by becoming the first woman to go to war in the whole of Black Africa. She fought gallantly and subdued the ferocious attack of Ida and brought him and his warriors captive to Benin. And from thence, the Iyoba title has lived and lived. And what was becoming very significant is the fact that Idia gave Benin as a light to the world. Because in the British expedition of 1897, some of the artworks carted away, stolen by the invading British troops, was the Idia mask carved in ivory.
He went further to mention the names of all the Iyoba Nuselu in the Benin Kingdom, starting from Queen Idia, the mother of Oba Esigye, Omelu, the mother of Eyen Buda, Eson, the mother of Ayen Zai, Efezeke, the mother of Aken Zai, Ediaye, the mother of Aken Kpaye, Ewoba Noza, the mother of Ewaikpe, Erage, the mother of Eweka II, Agaowa, the mother of Eediawa, and Ikoyeme, the mother of Oba II. To mention but a few. The ceremony was climaxed when the Oba of Benin unveiled the statue of the Iyoba Omo Ikoyeme, a statue that depicts the beauty, rare quality, and glory of the Iyoba.
Father, I don't even know what was inside this place. This area they opened this very place. And I'm being here, I'm very grateful to be in the midst of my fellow Eligi that are loyal to the palace. My name is Princess Osawa Oresene, Genevieve of Renumina.
As you can see, the statue of the Iyoba has been unveiled. It was a beautiful experience at the 5 Junction in Benin City.
Edo Eye, projecting Edo to the world.
Welcome to another segment of Edo Eye, and today we'll be talking about a woman who set the pace for others to follow in bronze casting. Before we go into the video proper, please don't forget to subscribe, to like, to comment, and to share. Earlier in the Benin Kingdom, it was a taboo for a woman to cast bronze, precisely in the years before the reign of Oba Akenzwa II. The bronze casting activities at Igun were strictly for men until a woman decided to make a little turnaround in history. Princess Elizabeth Olowu, who is the daughter of Oba Akenzwa II, was born on the 25th October 1939. She realized her passion for arts and sought permission from her father, Oba Akenzwa II, to get involved in arts and bronze casting.
Not allowed to cast bronze, except if the Oba permitted it, and no woman was interested all these years, all these centuries, to cast bronze. Even if they wanted to, they would not release the secrets to them, because the Egun people were the recorders of history for the Obas of Benin.
The permission was granted, and she rewrote the history, which says, and it means a woman doesn't cast bronze. She got very successful in bronze casting and paved the way for every woman in Benin who had interest in bronze casting.
The palace of my father was like a university of arts. It's a symbol of royalty. And the Oba owned bronze, absolutely. Even the anklets, bronze anklet I was wearing as a child, my father ordered them from Ibu. The ancestral shrines were decorated with bronze figures and ivory.
She started bronze casting at a very early age.
As early as 47, I was doing mud sculpture. I was in the primary school. But I was not working in bronze. I was working with paper mache and clay. I even created a sewing machine, that I saw with mud. It was not functional, but it looked so much like a sewing machine. So when my father heard of it, that you need to see the machine she made out of mud. You pretend to be sewing, hand machine. He now came because my father loved children. He said, I have a dress to sew. Can you sew it for me? How much will you charge to stitch it? So some of the wives around there, instead of sewing it, just give it to us. We will take care of it. He said, no, she's going to sew. But he knew that it will not. I was thrilled that he came. He wanted to sew his dress. So I said it will cost 2 pence or toro or 4 pence. So he gave me 10 shillings. Said I will bring the cloth after. So that's encouragement. He started encouraging me right from childhood. A blacksmith opposite the Tohanges Grammar School. During break, I would go and sit down with him. That was in 1966. I would go and sit down with him. Be watching him using bellows to smelt something, charcoal and everything. Then when he was came his crucible, I will see something molten bronze, like gold. I'll be asking him to go to the University of Nigeria, Osaka. Our head of department, Lasheko, wanted me to be a pioneering student in the department. Because I went to Osaka with planning to study science. I went to Federal School of Science and Technology, UNICO, and I did the science subject to advanced level. So I thought I was a scientist. When I got there, Lasheko said, this lady is an artist from looking at my scores. So I now became one of the first students at Osaka. But unfortunately, after 1 year, the Civil War disrupted my education. Then I came back to Benin and started teaching.
She became the first University of Benin's female recipient of a Master's of Fine Arts. In the olden days, there were myths which surrounded the bronze casting in Benin, one of which was that women would die if they cast bronze.
Later on, I discovered that it's not that they will die. The work is too tedious, too strenuous. And if you are expecting a baby and you face such heat, it's all heat, then you can miss. When I went to my father, I said, this is what they told me about bronze casting. Now when you cast bronze, there will be disaster. My father said, go and do it. He authorized me. I said, go and do it. You will succeed. I know you will succeed. And they even sent for the goon caster. I want you to teach my daughter. That is the sepedue system of casting. She said I should go there. So I came here and learned the sepedue system of casting. Sand casting I had learned in Holland.
Wow! What a source of inspiration Princess Elizabeth Olowu was and still is in the world of art. Despite the fact she was told the dangers women would face if they engaged in bronze casting, she was determined and passionate in achieving her dreams. And today, she is blessed with 8 children, amongst whom is Mrs. Peju Layuola, who took after her mother and learned the craft of bronze casting. Mrs. Layuola is the founder of Women and Youth Art Center, and she is also a professor of art and history in the University of Lagos. So guys, it has been an amazing time taking you way back in history and letting you know more on a pioneer and pace setter in the world of bronze casting in Edo State and Nigeria. Join us on this channel as we will be projecting historical facts, cultural beliefs, the state government in action, and the yearnings of the people of Edo State. Don't forget to like, to comment, to share, and of course subscribe.
Edo Eye, projecting Edo to the world.
My very first money I got was 500 naira.
I have somebody special with me in the studio, and as the Lord will have it, is here right on time, I might say. There was no African time with this my guest today. He came so early, I almost gave him a gift. Now, I'm in the studio with Andre Vibes, artist, producer, music maker, money maker, part-time fine boy. When I was told that you're already here, I said, yes!
Yeah, I like to make.
That's a black king right there. Shout out to you though. How are you doing? Good afternoon.
I'm amazing. I'm fine.
How long have you been around? Have you been in the city for a while now?
I came in yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
And instead of going to the church, you went to the club?
The club needed me.
You went for iniquities?
The club needed me.
The club needed you?
Yeah.
They weren't having enough iniquities?
No.
And you had to go and do more?
Yes.
And I saw somewhere that it was a release party for your very new single. How was that? How was the party? Did you have fun?
I did have fun. Like, the reception since the release of the song has been great. Very encouraging.
Okay.
And yeah, just coming out is part of like the whole, push for the single. So yeah, we're outside.
I'm going to have you let me in on the secret. I've been hearing this thing. I know it's a lie. When very special artists are invited to these locations, along the package they give them babes. Is it true?
What?
Along the package they'll give them babes. I'm whispering. It's what's me and you don't know the shout.
I don't know.
You don't know. Did they give you?
I mean, not yet, but I like to find out.
No. Osato followed you home yesterday. Amazing.
No. But I like to find out. Do you have babes?
Fairs. So we're going to go back in time. We're going to go to the beginning. Now, your new single is doing fantastic. It's chasing me around. But I want to go way back, right? I went on your Twitter, and I saw an interview that you were on, and you had quoted it. You said, y'all say Andre Vibes doesn't speak. Here I am speaking now. And I had to quickly go watch the interview and see what it was about. And you said something that just made me so happy. You took me back to 2004. And, it's too late for your parents to punish you now. But apparently you were going to these house parties. And you were listening to very special artists.
Yeah.
And you reminded us of one of my favorite songs of all time. This is one of my favorite songs of all time in life. And I feel like the way you felt about that song is the same way I felt about that song. Now, I saw that song on a music mix. Back in the day, it was a video mix, and they had these girls with these shorts, and on the bomb, right? Yeah. On the bomb, they had Tongolo. Yes. I learned the dance step, by the way. I can still do it now. I learned it was that serious. And you mentioned the harmonica that the band had on that song. So that you heard this production from Don Jazzy.
Yes.
And you just realized that you were going to be a music producer. Take me back to that moment. Let me live vicariously through you. Explain it for me.
It was just... that moment where you're doing something else and then you hear this song, this very nice song, and you just pause, stop everything, Like I said in the interview, I was with a babe dancing, and I stopped, like I didn't care about anything again. I mean, before that time, I was already doing music, so somewhere in my mind, like I wanted to produce, but it was at that moment that I was like, I think someone's giving me the vibe, like the vibe that I have been, thinking like I had in my head already, and then I heard it from on that song, and I was like, this is it. I'm gonna do this.
You're gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So, did you set out from that moment to go and to hunt down Don Jazzy, or did this relationship just come up from fate, luck?
No,
chance?
I didn't want to hunt.
I would have stalked him. That's just me.
I mean, there was no way to stalk him that time now.
Did you try?
It's 2004.
Did you ask a Nigerian woman?
I in my own ways, I tried because
Okay.
there was. I think the first time I felt like I was close to meeting him was on the Entertainer album, the band's Entertainer album.
I love the Entertainer.
Yes. So at the back of the album, there was a shout out to my dad on the album. So I felt like, if they're shouting at my dad on the album, then I'm like a step closer.
You said nepotism.
I'm a step closer to meeting him, but it doesn't work like that. My dad didn't. I know I spoke to him about it one time. He just acted like, what's that? What are you saying?
Speaking of your dad, tech guys in the Akpaba right now send me a WhatsApp message. Says, good afternoon, Joyce. Please, can you ask Andre Vibes if he's the son of the legendary musician, wait for it, Eno Lewis?
Oh, no.
Oh, no?
No.
So who is your dad?
Sir Victor Waifo.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go, Chega. So that answers that question. So let's keep moving forward. And let's go into, production. Now, production is getting very respected these days. Back in the day, we hardly knew who produced a song. Shout out to the band and Don Jazzy. That's when we started hearing his Don Jazzy again. And sooner than later, it's now so normal that you hear a song and you hear the producer's tag.
Yeah.
So where production has gotten today, do you think it's going to get better? Is it going to get bigger and better?
Of course.
Is there more things for producers to look out for?
Of course, it's going to get better. Like you said, like it didn't start like this. 10 years ago, 20 years ago, a lot of people didn't really know who the producers were. The producers who made the songs that they were jamming to. Even till now, I still feel like a lot of people still don't know. But I mean, it's getting better. We have social media has made it easy for people like us to put ourselves out there. Yeah, so yeah, it's gonna get better.
It's going to get better. Let's go back to your roots again. The very first time you were paid or not be now my friend paid to produce a song.
Yeah.
When was that, and how much were you paid?
My very first money I got was 500 naira.
Wait, pause. What year was this, first of all?
That's like 2006.
It's not that far. 500 naira?
2006 is far.
It's not 500 naira far.
500 naira. 2006. That's far. Like 2006 is far. It's almost that's we're just 2 years shy.
Aren't you fighting for this 500
No,
naira
the 500
so
naira
much?
was big. It wasn't like it was big, but I mean at the time I was a young, chap who didn't have, a lot of things that I wanted to use money for. So I mean, my 500 naira would buy me Coke, Pepsi, and snacks or suya.
So if I bought you some soda now, some suya, you produce for me?
I wouldn't do that. I didn't even do that time. I didn't do that time. The reason I only collected 500, I knew I was worth more than 500, but like the reason I collected was because I was just starting and I just needed people to, know that, there's a dude here who's making banger beats. And, I know as time went on, like the price increased, obviously. Yeah. So you have to, the way you have to gather your crowd, you have to gather the fans first, and then you not charge later.
All right, so I'm on your X account right now, and it goes credits: Rema, Selena Gomez, Ira Star, Ladipo, Omalay, Mr. Easy, Crayon, Benson, Magix. It's a ridiculous CV you have there. Ridiculous CV you have there. Tell me about the moment when something happened and you told yourself, I don't blow.
It would be when feeling dropped.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when I really felt like, yes, I don't go. There's no going back. You can't stop me now. Yeah, it's when feeling dropped.
So it was how feeling was accepted. Was that
Yes.
what did that for you?
Yes, it was so instant. It was so like overnight, It dropped this night. By the time you wake up, you're seeing things like, wait, when I chop this thing like this, wow.
Now moving, so let's look at Calm Down. Personally, when I heard Calm Down, I could never have imagined the type of success. I understand the work that went into making Calm Down what Calm Down is, but irrespective, is ridiculous. Every other day you wake up, it's broken a new record. How was that for you? How did you feel every single time you woke up and like I broke the streaming record? How many? Tell me, how did you feel? You're looking at different sporting tournaments in different parts of the world, and the DJ, the very white DJ, is pushing play to calm down. Rema is playing. How did that make you feel?
I mean, it's a dope feeling, but at some point it just became normal. It just became really normal.
When I go blow.
It just became really normal. Like, I just got used to it, like, real quick, because I recognized that, this thing, I think, like, 2 months into, like, the release of, like, the original Calm Down itself, it was obvious from the start, from everything. I was like, okay, we're gone. It's like, it's over.
It's over.
It's over, yeah.
Love it for you. I don't know if you all know, he has a single out. I've been playing that song for a while now. So if you've not heard it on my show, I just have something against you. Or you have something against me. But let's look at like, every now and then producers decide to make their own music. DJs also do the same thing.
Yeah.
Now you've gone in that route now. You've gone the businessman route, by the way, but we're not going to talk about that today. Let's focus on the music.
Yes.
So you've gone the route to making your own music. I want to know why Dan Dizzy. Now, usually when you say Dan Dizzy in the market, people think about the freestyle guy.
Yeah.
But you took the freestyle guy, you got him in the studio, you made a song together.
Yes.
So how did you decide it was going to be Dan Dizzy?
Fate did that.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. I mean, Dan Dizzy is a dope guy, you know. I love his content. I love like the freestyle thing that he does in the streets, and he's pretty much a fast rising artist. I put together a camp sometime this year in April, and he came around, and that's how we made the song. It's just, he came around. I played him the beats. He loved it. He did his thing. He told his real life story on the song.
I mean, I was going to say, I was looking at the lyric, and I saw you go buy your babe flower. That person go buy and say and do vibes.
It's his real life story, and basically it was just, he's already like the freestyle lord, so he literally just freestyled the whole song.
Oh, he didn't write that?
No, he didn't write it. Yeah.
So that song happened by accident, as it is right now, or did you have it in mind when you were putting together the boot camp? You were like, okay, when this person come.
Not exactly, but I just know that I had the beats. I know that I needed to put somebody who would like, elevate the beats from where it was, like, complement, what I already did on the beats with their own vibe. And, usually when you do camps, you have different artists. I can even have like different artists record on the same beats. But when he did his part, I just knew that, that was it. It was.
And how has the reception been thus far?
It's been great. Before the song came out, that's the reason we even put out the song, because before it came out, like, I played it for like people, and the response had always been like very, nice.
Let's ask the usual question. You said some of your influences. You mentioned Timbaland, and of course, Don Jazzy did that for you.
Yes.
You've got into where you are now. You started out in the streets of Benin. Do you all know that he was in the streets of Benin? He was producing for Stephen Tones. It was a vibe, And down I've
been making hits. I've been making hits, like hits from Benin, South. So
from way back.
Yeah.
So he is a Benin boy, true and true. As far as the Benin boys are concerned, he's one of them in every way, shape, or form. He's the son of a legend. He does fantastic, great production, broken records, being a Grammy nominee, and now you're in music. You're making your own music. What are we looking forward to from the Andrew Vibes?
More music for now. That's.
Will you consider putting on a project?
Yes, I will. But before that project, before my own personal project, a project is going to come out next year. It's a producer project with other producers from Maven.
Okay.
So Like is the first song of that project. Yeah. So.
All right. I just feel like I got insider information. Thank you so much for sharing that. Yeah. So we're going to hop out now and play Like, but before that, let's play a game, you and I.
Games.
Are you ready?
Okay.
All right. So the game is called Fast 5 Tournament. It's 2 people. You have 5 seconds to list 5 things. Listeners want to talk to you. Do you want to talk to listeners? They're calling. Let's play the game first. Nami first come. Fast 5. 5 seconds to list 5 things you can find in a specific location.
Okay.
Are you up to the task?
So, in a specific location?
Yes. So I could say, give me 5 things you can find in a mortuary. Give me 5 things you can find in a recording studio. Give me 5 things you can find in the kitchen.
Okay.
All right. So do you want to go first? Please, this is friendly. We're all friends here.
Yeah.
Take it easy. I should give you one.
Yes.
All right. So you have 5 seconds to give me 5 things you can find on a plane. Your time starts now.
A comforter, a screen, TV screen.
5 things you can find on a plane. He went bougie. He went to a private jet.
Yeah, no.
He went bougie. He said comforter.
You see a comforter
On a random Lagos to Benin flight.
in
Come on
business
now.
class. Come on, like in international flight.
He said stop being poor. All right, do you want to give me one?
I'm going to use the one that 5 things that you find in a mortuary.
Oh no, you can't bite my idea.
I didn't
You can't
bite
bite
your
my
idea,
idea. You can't bite. Okay, let me try. 5 things you can find in a mortuary. I'm going to start with corpses, water, cotton wool, the mortuary attendant table. Yes.
You already thought you had explore.
Yes. But hey, good looking out. Thank you so much for coming here today. We're going to push play to like. Any final words?
Love you guys, man.
We got it. Here is Andre Vibes and Dan DZ.